told, it makes it sound weird, like he grew up around his people yet doesn't know them. That's because he was kept in the keep itself, in cells in the keep. The orcs were in small camps elsewhere. At least that's my understanding. I've read the book. This is summary of. Rumor had it that Doomhammer, the orc leader, had escaped from Orderon and gone into hiding. Only one rogue clan still operated in secret, trying to avoid the watchful eyes of the Alliance. Resourceful yet inexperienced, Troll decided to escape from Blackmoor's fortress, set off to find others of his kind. During his journeys, Troll visited the internment camps, found his once mighty race to be strangely cowed and lethargic. Having not found the proud warriors he hoped to discover, he set out to find the last undefeated orc chieftain, Grom Hellscream. Constantly hunted by the humans, Hellscream nevertheless held on to the Horde's unquenchable will to fight. Aided by his own devoted Warsong clan, Hellscream continued to wage an underground war against the oppression of his beleaguered people. Unfortunately, Hellscream could never find a way to rouse the captured orcs from their stupor. The impressionable Troll, inspired by Hellscream's idealism, developed a strong empathy for the Horde and its warrior traditions. Seeking the truth of his own origins, Troll travelled north to find the legendary Frostwolf clan. Troll learned that Gul'dan had exiled the Frostwolves in the early days of the First War. It was discovered that he was the son of and heir of the orc hero, Duartan, the true chieftain of Frostwolves, who had been murdered in the walls nearly 20 years before. Under the tutelage of the venerable shaman Drektar, Troll studied his people's ancient shamanistic culture, which had been forgotten under Gul'dan's evil rule. Over time, Troll became a powerful shaman and took his rightful place as chieftain of the exiled Frostwolves. Empowered by the elements themselves and driven to find his destiny, Troll set off to free the captive clans and heal his race of demonic corruption. During his travels, Troll found the aged war chief, Ogrim Doomhammer, who had been living as a hermit for many years. Doomhammer, who had been a close friend of Troll's father, decided to follow the young visionary orc and help him free the captive clans. Supported by many of the veteran chieftains, Troll ultimately succeeded in revitalizing the Horde and giving his people a new spiritual identity. This symbolizes people's rebirth. Troll returned to Blackmoor's fortress of Darnhold and put a decisive end to his former master's plans by laying siege to the internment camps. This victory was not without its price. During the liberation of one camp, Doomhammer fell in battle. Troll took up Doomhammer's legendary warhammer and donned his black plate armor to become the new war chief of the Horde. During the following months, Troll's small but volatile horde laid waste to the internment camps and stymied the Alliance's best efforts to counter his clever strategies. Encouraged by his friend and mentor, Grom Hellscream, Troll worked to ensure that his people would never be slaves again. They leave out, it was actually the daughter of one of Blackmoor's servants who helped Troll escape. You see her in the Caverns of Time thing. She ends up dying. I think Blackmoor kills her himself, though I don't remember for certain. Now I have to go back to Surmar, because of course. Also, actually, let's see these things. Inspect. They have a illusion hide weapon enchant. Alright. Twin blades of the deceiver, Varus and Moramas. Make examples of those foolish enough to pose you. The rest of their kind will grovel at your feet. The end has come. Let the unraveling of this world commence. Sounds cool. Surface secret. I've already read that before. What's bear form? Okay, that's an interesting bear form. Looks like a bear's just gonna punch a bastard. It's actually really creepy looking in that bear form. Apparently there's new traits or something added in the new artifact weapon traits added in 6.2 or something. I swear I remember hearing something like that. Philocor? Huh. Postmaster Group. There's Doombringer, Zartos, Gosler, and Brother Batatan. Brother. Okay. Makes him sound like a cleric of some sort. Oh, I saw someone patrolling there. It looked like a demon or something. Maybe I just wasn't in the right phase because I'm just flying around here. Could be. You know, maybe I actually need to land to actually be, you know, not on the flight point to actually have the right phase. Bloody what knows. Okay. There's a huntsman down this way. I need to go have a chat with. Trying to avoid aggroing that guy, but I'm just kind of pelting myself off the ground instead. Janvik, need to shimmy around. Here you are.
We will not fight.
Hail, Paladin! I know of Toral's edict. You will not. You'll know no harm by my blade. Well, technically, I'm your. I'm now your Jarl. I'm searching for the Vrykul mentioned in these scrolls. Wait. A rare example of Vrykul writing, these scrolls describe a Val'sharah prophecy. I can't say it right. In ages, let me take a quick drink. Okay, I can still talk to him about it. Good. I was worried I messed up there. In ages to come, the tides... maybe I should read ahead. You can read it yourself, but I'll read it out loud in a moment. No, you know what, I'll read it just now. I was going to read it all ahead so it would stutter less, but I think that'll take too long. In ages to come, the Tideskorne break, by burning foe and hearts aflame. The clans sunder, his spear struck deep. The war within feeds the foe without. But from his ashes our hopes arise, of king and maiden, of spear and shield. Shadowed from watchers, she seeks no throne, but rule she must, lest his Tideskorne fall. Amongst the outcasts, she hides from fate. In Skuld Ashile, her destiny awaits. Blessed by a year, her spear must seek unworthy rulers and would-be kings. But as she rises, so too she falls. With heavy heart of God King's blood, what once was friend will turn to foe. A final battle with twisted sides. From her fall, a queen will rise, chosen by titans, Vrykul and men. To take the spear to burning foes, and to retake the tides long scorned.
What do you want?
I know little of prophecies, but we have seen new faces in Janvik since the fall of Skullvault. You should speak to Priestess Branna. Her dwelling is in the center of town. She may know of this prophecy you speak.
Farewell.
You know, he's very helpful. Okay. Yeah. In all honesty, it's probably a good idea not to say, you know, I butchered your father multiple times with a few of my friends, or a few random people. Probably not a good idea to tell her that. Like I was saying before, you know, if she hated the person enough, it might actually be not a point of contention, but a point of bonding. But, let's play on the safe side. I love how they have the Nightborn's treasure chests. Just like lying around rather than their own. Weighty Brule Totem. Maybe they stole and captured him. The quality of this tiny statue's stonework belies the otherwise rough nature of the drug bar. I heard Skuld's horn. I take it you are the outsider he was announcing. I'm not an outsider. I'm now your chieftain, or at least your Jarl. I think Jarl's different to chieftain. They're both still the boss, but I don't think they're interchangeable. Skuld mentions you could help find the Vrykul mentioned in these scrolls. I'm familiar with the Val'sharah keep feeling I'm saying it wrong, and I'm trying to not say Val'sharah. Val'sharah prophecy of the Fall Drotten, but I've not read their text. Let me see the scrolls you found. Let me read that again. I'm familiar with the Val'sharah prophecy of Fall Drotten, but I have not read their text. Let me see the scrolls you found. Brenna pores over the scroll's text. If these scrolls are correct, that would mean we may... I'm paranoid. The mic is wrong. Basically, when I put the headset into... you know, the USB into the USB jack the other day, the slightest touch off it will cause it to disconnect. So now I'm paranoid. You couldn't actually hear me for bits there. If that's the case, then let me know in the comments. I won't be able to tell you what I said, but I'll at least be able to apologise profusely. I've already forgotten what I've said. It seems fine right now, though, and I haven't been near it, so it should be fine. If these scrolls are correct, that would mean we may have the heir of Skullvold in our midst. Regardless of the Val'sharah belief, you'll be doing us a service by removing her from here. Seek out Yinvid in the tower overlooking the town. She keeps a keen eye on the comings and goings of Janvik, and would have already noticed if anyone of note has visited lately. Janvik Ripfang. Catherine? She's named and she's new. That might be the person we're looking for. Shit. Okay, trying again. Let's try and not fall and break me legs. Are we there? Right. Yinvild the Watcher. I'm keeping an eye on you, outsider. I'm your Jarl, dammit. Have any Vrykul passed through here that strike you as odd? As a matter of fact, yes, there is. Wandering Shieldmaiden came through just recently that set up camp outside of town. She stayed only long enough to purchase supplies, avoided all eye contact while she was here. I was going to check on her to find out her business here, but you're welcome to go in my stead. Found her camped on the beach to the east. I've actually seen that camp. Hop. And shield. Yes. Yeah, you go, man. Need that naga in the bollocks. Oh, precious. Sigrun? Okay.
Hail, outsider.
Yes, outsider. What business do you have here? Wait, how is it you know about my parentage? Be careful what you say around here. There are those who would hunt me down if they knew my bloodline. I don't know who you are, nor do I believe I'm part of any prophecy. However, if you seek to undo the damage my father has wrought in the Tideskorne, then I feel obliged to assist you. See? Point of bonding! Meet me in Valdestal, Paladin. From there we can make our way to Skuld Ashel and request an audience with a year. Perhaps she can shed some light on this prophecy.
I will be hunted no longer. I will meet you at Valdestal in Stormhound. We should be able to reach Skuldashiel from there.
I swear there's some like weird echo on her voice there. Valdestal. So basically go to the fight point. Well, you have fun going the slow way. 15 bacon. Nice. Might swing over there. Also, there's two things. Infernal Brimstone. Waystone ore. First we'll go to here to get the bacon. Bacon is nice. Though, is there anything I really need bacon for? I suppose that. Not there. No. No, it doesn't seem like I actually need bacon for any recipe. Let's search bacon. Ah, I do need bacons for hearty feasts and lavish Surmar feasts. These must be the... Christ! They're over $1,000 a pop. And that's nearly a grand a pop. Like, my god. It makes sense, but it's just like, Christ. Bloody hell. I wonder, do they actually sell? They might, but I wouldn't have a clue. Let us go and find this thing. Whenever we need to go bludgeon, we'll go find it and be off. The poor owlbears. Bad for the poor bastards. Slab of bacon. Over here. Starbuck. What's the name of some? Wasn't Starbuck the name of someone from some TV show? I think so. Okay, I just have to wait around here. Someone just killed the well-fed muskin. There we go. It's apparently now feeding on its own corpse. That's some grisly shit right there.
It's too far away.
You know, some dark fucked up shit there. My god.
I can't carry anymore.
You know what? Pop that. Grab this.
Inventory is full.
Actually, I should have head back to my garrison earlier, just so I can at least get these going again. But whatever. I'll head back there soon enough. Damn it. Didn't mean to aggro that. Regardless, I'll pull them back here, then I'll engage. Okay then. You know, at least if I'm going to throw down, I want to, like, not fight there, run into another enemy, then run into another enemy. At least if I'm going to end up fighting, I like to just fight them all at once. It'll go quicker that way. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing this thing. Though I don't see how this Part of me was thinking, I don't see how this factors into the, you know, dealing with the Legion's champions that are elsewhere. But I suppose this is removing the Tideskorne from the Legion's side. Possibly. So, like, if all goes true... Oh, Grim Totem Shaman. Cool. It's cool to see the Grim Totem still there. You know, they had such a big part in the lore, them getting, you know, actual acknowledgement. It's a good thing. But, yeah, I can't remember where I was going from there. Battle Lord's Bloodthirsty Warworm. Cool.
I stand unbroken.
But I noticed that's got 280 fight speed. I guess they don't have the upgrade that makes it 310. But anyway, I'm ready to travel to Skuld Ashel. Shall we depart? I'm ready.
I will not falter. We must take care traveling through Stormheim, outsider. Being the daughter of Skovard has won me many enemies.
And I'm the Kill
My last
Skovald.
moment here was spent escaping the clutches of assassins sent to murder my family. Be forewarned, they may still be on the hunt.
Is she implying that we're the assassins, or is that a separate group? I guess we'll find out when we get attacked.
Watch out!
It was inevitable. An assassin. Uh-huh. They may really want to get better at this whole, you know, killing Monarch. They aren't very good. Here. I'll help with the assassins in a moment. I've just had a sudden craving for meat. So yeah, I knew you got that.
We must hurry, outsider. It would seem that escaping my past was too much to hope for. I will never forget.
Isn't always that way.
The Inkbinders have lost their way.
And they had
They
deceived
forget not to be much less of our living magic rituals.
the last
They
of my
must
bloodline.
Bloody world